Good morning. Well, evening more like by now.
So, I don't know. Maybe.
I do believe we have a customer arriving very soon. And I've yet to top up on drinks, so I hope all goes well.
Oh, no, I'm going to die.
Oh, hello?
This is fine. This is exactly what I want. Okay.
They'll find the entrance eventually.
Horatio's House of Adult Entertainment and Leisure. Okay. Hello?
Hello? Please do come in, please do come in. Wow.
Hello to you too.
Hello, welcome. You're not from around here, I take it?
Not really. It was actually a little bit of a trip to get here.
I see. You probably saw one of the posters I placed around.
Yes, you put one on my barn.
Yes, that is possible. I did go a little ham with them.
Well, I mean, I do not mind it. It's not like it was being used for much.
Oh, good. That I'm glad to hear that. So, I take it you're here for a drink of sorts?
I guess so, yes. I've just been having a hard time relaxing lately, I suppose.
Oh, I see. Well then, I have just a thing for you.
Oh. Thank you. It is appreciated.
So tell me, what's been troubling you lately?
Well, there's this guy. And I don't know, I keep thinking about him, and it shouldn't be. I mean, most people tell me that they shouldn't be, and that I don't know what to think, and it's very distressing.
Not someone who's been bothering you, have they?
You could say that. I mean, he was just at my house the other day.
Ah. Yes, that does sound somewhat worrisome.
I do not have what you would call experience with people. Not a lot, anyway.
Oh, well, I have, but then again, that is rather an essential part of the job, you see.
I see. I assume you probably talk to people a lot, so.
More than just talk.
Oh, like, do you dance? Do you have a stage here?
Sometimes. I also have some girls in the local village who work for me, and there was actually a recent hire, a doctor who came to visit me. Sort of odd combination,
Oh.
doctor, pole dancer. strange fellow anyway. Goes around wearing a mask, talking about trees and houses full of blood.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know this person. Well,
Really?
that is fun. I did not know they got a new career.
Do you know, people keep visiting me that I don't know, but who all seem to know each other, and they're not from down here, and I just think that's quite funny.
That is a bit funny, isn't it? I mean, you should come to one of the festivals that's happening soon. Maybe you get to meet people.
Oh, I would be delighted. Maybe make some advertising, some more advertising for my establishment. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm very glad to have the
And
invitation.
maybe you could. Yes, maybe you could bring your dancing friends, and there's a stage there. Maybe they could dance for the people. I don't know what kind of dancing they do, but there's like a whole stage, and they have a whole band for it too.
Yes, that could be interesting. I'll certainly think about it.
Ah, okay, great. Maybe I'll ask Fifi if Fifi has some form of dancing talent that I have yet to see.
Oh, I'm sure they have many hidden talents. So tell me a little about yourself.
I'm sure. I don't. There's not much to know. I own a very large farm with mostly sheep. I raise a lot of sheep. I live by myself. Oh, I have a large bathhouse. That is one of my favorite parts of the property. I also have a very big bath. I'm realizing I'm a big bath person.
Oh, that's interesting. I do have a tower on the roof which has a hot tub in it. You might be interested to see that.
Oh, that could be fun. Yes. What else? I grew up in not in this area really. A little bit further out. My mother is taller than me. My father is much shorter than me, and I have two brothers.
I see, so you get the height from your mother then.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I was quite surprised to see you walk in. I rarely see people taller than myself.
That is, I hear that quite a bit, unsurprisingly.
So you are a farmer of sorts.
Yes, primarily.
Yes, well, I have some experience growing things myself, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, do you mean like vegetables or anything like that? I don't know what grows well in this area.
Metaphorically, yes, yes.
I see.
But
Sorry, I am not big on metaphor, but I think I follow.
sure you do. But have you ever considered a career switch?
I mean, recently, honestly, yes. I've had too much on my brain that has not made farming easy. So,
Well, I only ask because someone as gorgeous as you could, well, make a fortune working that pole, I imagine.
I, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Sorry, I don't get complimented very often.
Oh, you certainly deserve to hear it.
Thank you, Harish. That is very sweet of you. Well, I don't know. My mother always said my dancing was much too much in the hips, so I don't know if I would do a great job, but I could try.
Oh, I think it would be greatly appreciated. And I'm sure it makes a happy break from all the back-breaking work the farmer does.
That's true, yeah.
Well, then
The
again,
only nice thing
my line
is
of work isn't
the
exactly
muscles.
easy on the back either. Yes, I did notice those. They are rather spectacular.
Thank you. They're quite useful.
Oh, yes, I can imagine. Anyway, would you care for another drink, perhaps, or a tour of the building?
How about the drink and the tour?
That can certainly be rearranged. There you are.
Thank you.
Right then. So this is the main part of the house, where we have the bar and the stripper poles. In fact, it is called the Jousting Baby Memorial Strip Club.
I see. What do they strip?
Oh, it means to take off one's clothes.
Oh. That Why?
Oh, some people find it very entertaining and very stimulating.
Oh. I had never considered that.
So up here we have the individual rooms. All of these are the same. For if our customers want a little more privacy. Here is my balcony, though I should really trim these trees a bit to give
It's a
it.
very beautiful area.
Oh yes, you see, I used to travel around a lot, and then I took the money I earned, chose this spot, and built a place here, and I've never regretted it. This truly is a remarkably beautiful place to live.
Very peaceful.
Oh yes, yes indeed. Lastly, on this floor we have my room, which...
Unless you're lucky.
Yes, that's for our more familiar customers. And then we have the attic. I haven't done much here, except for this room, and then there is the hot tub of which I spoke.
This is a little embarrassing, but I can't fully read. I've been working on it, but there's some words I just do not know. What does that sign say?
Sorry, I had to make character for a moment.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry to interrupt your lovely tour, but I'm dying
it's
to
a
know what
very
the sign says.
It's a very valid question. This is the orgy room.
Okay, and what is an orgy? What is that like a type of? I don't know. Sounds like a type of squash. What is that?
It's a lot of people having sex. Now, if you'll follow me up to the hot tub. From, I think this is more your style. The view is rather
It's
magnificent
very lovely.
from up here.
It is, yes.
Don't worry, I've just had the water refreshed.
Maybe I could show you the bass house at the farm. It has its own filtration system. Maybe I could teach you how it works.
I think that would be interesting because I do have to bucket this all up by hand and it's really quite time consuming. Would be nice to have
Does it really get that much dirt in it?
Not dirt exactly. Bodily fluids. It's used quite often.
I see. I think I am starting to understand. I think.
Yes, a lot of people do get confused about the term adult entertainment and pleasure.
Well, I mean, you know, there's alcohol here. Alcohol is generally for adults. I don't know.
Yes, I
don't know if you can tell, but I've been a little sheltered.
Yes, we do get a lot of shy, closed people here. Usually they open up once you give them some alcohol and set the mood right.
Well, you have done both, so there you go.
Oh, there is one more spot I want to show you. The best view of the entire house.
Ooh.
Down there is the village where most of my customers and employees come from. Then we have the cherry forest and the pine forests further in the distance.
Wow. This is beautiful.
Yes, sometimes I like to come up here and stargaze or just get a breath of fresh air.
So, Horatio.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to people often, I assume.
Oh yes, daily. Strangers, familiar
And
faces, you name it.
and you are very confident.
It's an acquired skill.
And you're very confident and sure of yourself, and you seem good at talking, so maybe you can help with me being me.
Oh, it would be my pleasure. So what's the issue?
Well, like I said, there's this guy. You probably have. He's probably one of the few people you haven't met yet, but
Describe him to me.
I don't know.
I'm much better with faces than names.
Well, he's got red skin. And he wears this mask with, like, a broken horn on it, and his jaw is kind of set in a nice way. He usually wears this, like, purple cape and there's fur around the collar.
No, that doesn't seem familiar. I would certainly remember someone like that walking into my establishment.
Oh, you would. But the thing is, I had this dream about him. And in that dream, we were kind of naked in bed together, or like mostly naked, and there was a lot more to the dream that was like a lot more to unpack I'm not going to put on you, but that
Oh, trust me, I've seen it all
that
before.
part that part in particular is a little new for me, and I don't know how to process it. I guess I've just been so busy for most of my adult life that I've just never really thought about that. And then there's also this really pretty woman who's moved into my farm, and that's just making it more confusing.
Spoiled with choice, you are.
Apparently.
So, would you like, I guess, dating advice?
I guess that is what I'm asking for, isn't it?
Yes, let's see. Well, I would normally be very, very forward about these things, but I suppose that would be a little bit unexpected of you. Well, frankly, I think you've got to tear off the Band-Aid, and sooner or later, and tell at least one of them, and if they're all right with it. Are you familiar with the concept of polyamory?
Yes, actually, I think so. There was at least one person, or technically multiple, but you know what I mean, in my village, and they took many lovers.
Yes, well, I've had many lovers myself, and that's that's professionalism, you understand.
I mean, you're right. I just wish there was a way to do it without actually having to say it. I feel like I'm going to say it wrong.
Well, there's no harm in taking your time to think your words over. Plan ahead. I'm sure you know them better than I do, so you've got a much better idea of how they would react to the news of these feelings.
Right. Maybe I'll write them down first, and then... Okay. That is at least a plan. That's something.
Yes, it's a good start, I would say. I believe the nerves will go away as you write.
I hope so. Sometimes I don't know, I've been told I'm a little, thick, I think is how it's been put.
Well, that's certainly true, yes, from my first impression. Oh, that thick, yes,
So.
yes, no, you're certainly a very very intelligent person, I would say.
Okay. I'm not sure what other kind there is.
I've certainly never met many farmers who are as considerate as you are. That show
Well, I did try
emotional
my best.
intelligence.
I just hope I haven't read anything wrong, you know? I mean, it took me long enough to realize what the most of this was. And I'm not even sure I still fully understand.
Yes, feelings can be confusing, strange, disorienting even. Then again, I've made a living off of giving those feelings to people and making sure they feel at ease, so...
Does anyone ever do that for you?
Romantically, no.
Do you think anyone ever will?
I think sooner or later it'll be inevitable.
That is a way to think about it, yes. You know, I used to be more than content to just live by myself. Probably forever. But now, I'm not as certain that I could do that. It's odd.
Yes, I used to be quite content being on my own as well, and now I can't imagine a life without the companionship of other people. And not just because my livelihood depends on it.
It's funny how that happens. Oh, this is weird. Oh, we're in.
Yes, this is.
I just realized what room we were. What room we were in.
Yes, that certainly is the room of all rooms.
Do you often bring new people into that room?
Yes, if they pay for it. Or if I need somewhere quiet to talk things over with people.
Fair enough.
Perhaps we should go back down to the bar area.
Yes.
Anything else I could offer you?
I don't know. I feel like there is more that I could, I don't know, learn from you. You seem to know a lot about matters of the heart, I guess. And I know nothing, so I don't know. Maybe I could come by and you could teach me sometime. Maybe that's a stupid suggestion. I don't know.
You mean as in give more advice or something else?
I don't know. Whatever you think would be helpful for me to know.
Well, if you would like to visit me another time, tell me how things go with these two interests of yours, then I'll certainly be glad to give you more advice on the house, of course.
Thank you. If there's anything that you need that I could provide from the farm, don't hesitate to ask.
Well, now that you mention it, I'm looking. I've got a lot of drinks. Obviously, it is a bar, but I was thinking of expanding into more of a restaurant-y sort of establishment. Have food on offer as well, especially sweet things like pie.
Oh, okay. Yes, I could definitely do that. I just started growing a bit of an orchard, so I have plenty of fruit.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Yes, I'm quite a sweet tooth myself.
Well then, I will put together a little package for you, and next time I come by, I'll bring it with me.
I would be very delighted with that. Yes.
All right, that sounds like a deal then.
Yes. Think of that as an alternative form of payment for the drinks and the talking.
If there's any other way that I could pay you, don't really know what I mean by that, but like money, I guess.
Money.
I don't know what you normally take as payment.
Yes, people toss me a few coins every now and again, but
If you need any labor done around the building, I'm also very good at that. I built the barn and the house with my own hands, so physical work I'm good at as well. So.
Well, I've just had the place renovated, so I doubt that will be necessary, but I certainly appreciate the offer and I'll keep it in mind.
Okay, good. They don't like having good deeds gone unpaid, I suppose is the best way to put it.
Good words to live by.
Oh.
Thank you.
Of course. I hope to see you at the festival.
Oh yes, I'll certainly talk things over and hope I'll get a stand or a podium or of some sort. Would be nice to see.
I hope so too. A lot more people should come here. It's very nice.
Oh, I thank you. Yes, a lot of this is my own design. I've somewhat of an architectural streak, one might say.
I would say so. It's a beautiful location, and the interior is very nice too.
Thank you.
Like, this seems very sturdy.
Yes, you do look rather well next to it.
You think so?
Yes, I think you would make a fine dancer. Much like that doctor fellow.
Maybe I'll have to ask Fifi if they have any tips.
Oh, I'm sure they could learn you a thing or two.
Well, I will have to make sure to bring it up to them. But I think that is enough drinking for me for one night.
Understandable, yes, it is already getting quite late.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, it's my pleasure meeting new people.
Well,
I hope you have a safe journey home. And a good night to you too.
Thank you. Goodbye, Horatio.
See you soon.
Oh, my name is Angawa, by the way. I didn't tell you my name.
Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, how rude of me.
I talked to you and asked you for your advice. Oh, my lord.
See, I'm so used to people just coming in on a no-name basis that I've sort of grown out of the habit of asking people for the name. That's really, really rather rude of me. I'm so sorry.
No. It was rude of me to just start talking to you without even introducing myself.
Well, it is a public establishment, so I'm rather used to it.
Well, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Angua. I am a farmer. I'm going to go home now.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Angua.
A pleasure meeting you too. Have a good night.
Good night. So I should really think of restocking these drinks, but not for tonight. High time I went to bed. I keep running into the strangest people, and they all seem to know each other. First there was the rabbit and that white-haired mysterious chap, and then there was the doctor and the man with the wings, and now we have the cow lady with the finest rack I've seen in years. It's quite a colourful bunch. Alright then. I think it's time I went to bed. Good night.